Welcome to Kootenay Jeep Adventures. We are JT and Natasha, roaming the Kootenays and far beyond in search of the wild, the remote, and the downright unforgettable. Our mission is simple: chase rugged beauty, tackle the challenges that come with real off-road travel, and bring you along for every win and wipeout. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are up in the Bombi and we're doing some snow wheeling. We got a big dump last night, maybe 20 centimeters, so it's kind of exciting. And we're going to push up to a lake, Grady Lake I think it's called. Ooh, avoid the ditch. But yeah, so far it's nice and cruising easy, and I expect it to get deeper the higher we go. One minute in, and Scott's already looking for trouble. It's gonna be a long day. The Niddos made short work of that. This trail follows a power line for a little ways, then it wraps around the backside of the mountain where it gets incredibly steep. Well, incredibly steep for snow wheeling. And the higher we climb, the deeper the snow gets.
Just gonna stop and put my iPad on with Gaia so we know where we're going.
Smart. By this point, we've left all other tire tracks behind. Now it's just us and the sledders. It's important to note, if the trails are maintained by the sledding groups, stay off. You don't want to be tearing up their tracks after they spend all that time and effort to make it nice and smooth. When doing steep hill climbs in the snow, you gotta air down. We were aired down to around about 8 psi. That provides enough footprint for the Niddos to grip. I'm running the trail grapplers, and they do great in the snow. The snow was getting deeper and deeper, tensions were high, and we were starting to get stuck. Thankfully, Scott has the Method bead grips, and he could air down even lower. It was his turn to take the lead and punch trail.
drop down a bit.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, let's get out, if we get to the saddle and then reassess maybe.
It is gorgeous, yeah.
The higher we climbed, the deeper it got. It was starting to look like we were not going to make it to the lake. A few hundred more meters up the road was a saddle. We were going to check it out, see what the road looks like on the other side. But we do not want to go down the other side and get stuck. That was our main concern. Oh, let's go check it out.
You like it for a bit?
It's beautiful over there.
It's gorgeous.
Maybe, and they decided to put it on the rock instead. So it would, I don't know, but what, you know,
What does it say?
Brake check.
Brake check. Oh. Oh, so that's how steep this hill is. And a Canada flag. A little maple leaf.
The brake check sign was a really good indicator to shut her down. We did not want to go down the other side and end up stuck in the snow and winching for hours and hours. So we turned around, but that's okay. On the way up, I spotted another trail. A side trail that went off into a different direction I've never been before. Time to go explore. This was a super fun snow wheeling day, but it's also our annual Christmas tree hunting day. We've been doing it for a few years with Scott and Sarah and always have a blast. But now, time to get back on the trail. Look at this. Super glad we found this side trail. It was amazing. Not too steep, just enough snow, four-wheel sliding around corners, and the epic scenery, so rad. I'll be coming back to this spot again, for sure. But now, it's time to race out, air up, and get to the pub. Have a little food, and a drink, and plan our next adventure. Yeah, this is more like it, Natasha. No massive drop-offs on the side, four-wheel sliding every turn. It's pretty good.
Powder.
Powder. In and out. Scott. That was a pretty fun day wheeling. We got to some very high elevation, a lot of snow, and ended up turning around. We were planning to go out to some lake, and it didn't happen. It was not going to work. Too much snow, too deep. Sure.
But that was pretty fun.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Four-wheel slide and
Oh, it was the best.
yeah, on 37s in the snow is awesome.
Super cool.
Dogs were getting sick in the back.
Hello, winner. Good girl, Juno. Good boy, Cash. Hey, good puppers. And Boulder's a tough guy.
We came down to lower elevation and found an awesome road. It was like about 8 kilometers, almost flat, and yeah, fresh snow on top of like an icy road, icy dirt road, and it was awesome. Four-wheel sliding every turn, sun was out, and then now we turn around, we came out, and we're on our way down into Castlegar, and we're gonna go to Lionshead, have a beer and some wings, and head back to Nelson. It's been a fun day. Natasha, you were a little concerned at some points.
I get a little scared of snow wheeling. It's kind of scary.
We did go up some steep roads for snow wheeling. Like I was a little uncomfortable myself, but whatever. It is what it is. And yeah, we'll continue on down the hill now and talk to you later.
Just put your hands in.
Everybody has to be included in this, guys. Cheers to the holidays ahead.
What are your guys' plans?
We're winter camping with these guys.
Yes, hopefully.
Well, the winter camping happened. A few days later, we met up with Scott and Sarah again, and this time they brought their brand new Gladiator. And our plan was to push up to the north end of Slocan Lake, do some snow wheeling up into the mountains and down to a little beach. One of my favorite spots to winter camp. Come along, let's check it out. The snow was getting thick, crusty, and wet, not easy traveling. And right ahead, the road was getting steep.
We just went into Porlo.
You hear that? Don't come any farther.
Scott was having difficulties in his Gladiator pulling his trailer up the steep hill, and we did not want to mess around here. Massive drop off to our side. Best option, give him a little tow.
Two gladiators were perfect. We're up the hill. You made it! Nice job! That's awesome! I see the lake. Almost there. There's tons of wood. There's tons of wood. Tons of wood everywhere.
At the north end of Slocan Lake, we rolled into what might be the most unreal winter campsite you could ask for. Snow-covered shoreline, crystal clear waters, and those big Kootenay mountains wrapping around the lake like a postcard. This is the kind of place where you stop for a second, take it all in, and realize how lucky you are to be out here. We had the jeeps lined up on the beach, camp set up, and a fire going while the lake sat dead calm, reflecting the peaks and the moody winter skies. After a couple of weekends of snowwheeling, deep tracks, and grinding our way through the backcountry, this was a perfect way to wrap it up. Huge thanks to everyone who's been watching and supporting this channel. If you enjoy this, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. It seriously helps more than you know. We'll catch you on the next adventure.
Not ready yet.
No. Almost.
Getting there.
Yes, we sleep in the back of our Jeep with a blue tarp. Kinda ghetto, I know, but it works. Thanks for watching.